Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm bringing you my detailed review of the TruXmart Tri-Fold Tonneau cover fitting all 09 to 14 F-150s with a 6.5 foot bed. If you're the owner of an 09 to 14 F-150 and you've got a 6.5 foot bed, you might be interested in protecting your cargo from the outside elements and keeping them hidden with a tonneau cover. With that said, you might be interested in this TruXmart Tri-Fold Tonneau cover I have here today. So for those of you who don't know, a tonneau cover is really there to protect all the cargo in the bed of your truck while offering some sort of convenient accessibility, whether it is to roll up, fold over, or open in some kind of way to give you access to your cargo or whatever it is that you're hauling in your bed. So this particular tonneau cover from TruXmart does exactly that with a very popular tri-fold option, allowing you to fold the cover over 3 times to gain access to pretty much every area of your truck's bed pretty quickly and conveniently. So opening the tonneau cover is extremely simple. All you would have to do is unhinge a lever on each side of the tailgate and pop open the cover. It would fold over the first time, and for the rest of the folds there, you have these screws here that you would unscrew and pop open from there. So I do want to point out before we go any further that there are other options available if you're not really interested in the tri-fold option I have here today. So we have a smart fold option, which is basically the same as a tri-fold, except it utilizes the single pull of a cable by the tailgate to unlatch instead of doing it both on each side of the tailgate. Now with that said, there's also a smart roll system, which is basically the same thing, but it rolls up instead of folds. There's a quattro system, and then what I have here today, the tri-fold. Now with that said, I did mention this is exactly for the 6.5 foot bed, but if you're rocking the 5.5 foot bed, all of these options I just mentioned are available for your bed as well. So all the materials included in the kit will be a 24-ounce double-coated UV protected vinyl tarp to keep out all of the elements like rain, snow, sleet, and hail. All of the hardware is also included, basically pre-assembled in the kit, which will include a weather-tight Q-seal, epoxy-coated aluminum aircraft-grade subframe, hinge seals, and even folding pads on each of the corners you see here. Price-wise, for everything I just mentioned, you can expect to be spending just north of $250, very reasonable price for a very popular tri-fold option. Now, in my opinion, for just $30 more than that, you can get the smart fold option, which, as I mentioned before, makes it extremely easy with a single pull of a cable. For such a small amount more, I definitely think that's worth it. Installation-wise, this should only take you about 30 minutes or so. It's extremely straightforward, and you won't even require the use of any tools. Now, as I mentioned before, it is all pre-assembled, so you don't have to worry about following IKEA-like directions to get everything put together. So to kick off the installation, you can start by putting the folded up cover on the end of the bed closest to the windshield and squaring it across. Then you can start by unfolding it and making sure that these hinges are pulled down and latched onto under the bed rails, tightening them on both sides. Finally, when the cover is completely unfolded, you'll see the 2 latching systems on the corner by the tailgate, which you'll hook under the bed rail the same way you did with the other folds. Now once you get them locked into place, you'll see you're really all set and good to go. Now if you want to get it open, you just unlatch those and fold it in. That's pretty much all you need to get it done. Like I said, about 30 minutes or so to get it installed, which is why I'd give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Just to quickly wrap things up, guys, if you're the owner of an 09 to 14 F-150 and you've got a 6.5 foot bed, you might be interested in getting a protection for the cargo in the bed of your truck while saving yourself some money and making for a very simple install. You might want to check out the TruXmart Tri-Fold Tonneau cover available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.